Institutions of higher learning need to adopt Industry 4.0 changes. Education Ministry to identify high-risk schools which require CCTVs. Hello and good afternoon. I'm Mohanapriya. Welcome to News on 2. Prime Minister Datuk Sri Najib Tun Razak said his visit to Saudi Arabia had achieved its goals and also strengthened the two-way tie between the two countries. The Premier added that matters such as economic cooperation, security, matters relating to Hajj pilgrimage and the setting up of King Salman Centre for International Peace in Putrajaya were discussed during his meeting with Saudi Arabia's King Salman Abdulaziz Al Saud. Datuk Sri Najib in his blog said that the matters discussed were agreed upon during King Salman's visit to Malaysia last year. He added that King Salman's visit to Malaysia had brought many benefits in education, business, investment and religious affairs. The Premier also expressed his gratitude to King Salman for the special treatment and status of national guest accorded to him and his entourage. He was given the honour to visit the tomb of Prophet Muhammad and also have the opportunity to enter the Kaaba during his visit to the country. Institutions of higher learning cannot afford to lag in a world facing changes through technological innovation and must act swiftly to adopt these changes brought about by Industry 4.0. Industry 4.0, the fourth industrial revolution, is the name given to the latest revolution in the digitization and automation of manufacturing processes. Higher Education Minister Datuk Sri Idris Jusoh said the education system must be in line with a world that's facing swift exponential change, primarily driven by technological innovation.
Dan ini membawa kita kepada satu kaedah baru di mana kita perlu melihat di mana kita boleh belajar tanpa syarahat. Maknanya tak perlu masuk bilik kuliah, kita boleh belajar. Kita boleh belajar di luar kelas.
Based on 2015 figures, only half of Malaysian graduates are employed after leaving university, while a quarter remain jobless for 6 months or more. Among the main reasons for this is the huge disparity between what is learned and the skills needed by employers. Industry 4.0 will impact everyone, not just industries and businesses, and provide new jobs, which include cybersecurity, digital marketing, 3D printing, urban farming, data science, robotic engineering, and aerospace engineering. The Defence Ministry is focusing on improving the education status of those serving in the Malaysian Armed Forces ATM through the ATM Education Blueprint 2018 to 2022. Its Minister Datuk Sri Hishamuddin Tun Hussein said the blueprint will focus on the education development of 38 schools in army camps nationwide. Datuk Sri Hishamuddin said this includes empowering educational institutions such as the Royal Military College and the Mara Junior Science College in Terengganu. It also aims to champion the Educational Welfare Initiative, recognise and appreciate the sacrifice made by members of the armed forces, including veterans. Datuk Sri Hishamuddin said he was proud of the blueprint, which involved a collaboration of several ministries under the National Blue Ocean Strategy.
Di mana kerjasama daripada kementerian dan agensi-agensi kerajaan termasuk sumbangan sokongan daripada pihak swasta dan juga kerajaan negeri bukan saja dialu-alukan tetapi kita telah pun mula berusaha merapatkan barisan kita supaya tidak ada pembaziran, tidak ada pertindihan dan ianya sampai kepada golongan yang telah pun kita sasarkan.
Datuk Sri Hishamuddin said this after launching the blueprint at the 5th Battalion Royal Malay Regiment Camp in Kluang. The Education Ministry is identifying high-risk schools which require closed-circuit television or CCTVs to be installed to monitor the activities in these schools and also for safety reasons. Its Deputy Minister Datuk P. Kamalanathan said it will, however, only be done after thorough discussions with these schools and the Parents and Teachers Associations, PIBG.
Kita dalam proses untuk mengenal pasti sekolah-sekolah tersebut. Dan dalam masa yang terdekat ada sekolah mengamalkannya dengan sarana ibu bapa Persatuan PIBG sendiri mengambil inisiatif yang mana kita alu-alukan.
The ministry also agreed with the National Union of the Teaching Profession, NUTP's recommendations that CCTV installations be set up in public places and should not intrude into the privacy of students and teachers. Datuk Kamalanathan said this in a media conference on the implementation of the Tamil literature subject pilot program in Putrajaya. A total of 100 Fulbright English teaching assistants or ETAs from the United States will embark on a 10-month assignment to assist secondary school English teachers in Negeri Sembilan at the end of this month. United States Ambassador to Malaysia, Kamala Shirin Lakdir, said Malacca is also a new state listed for this year's ETA program, and 4 ETAs will be assigned in the state besides Kedah, Perak, Kelantan, Terengganu, Perlis, Pahang, Sabah and Sarawak. The ETA program is a bilateral program administered by the Malaysian American Commission on Educational Exchange, the Education Ministry, and supported by the United States Embassy. ETA started as a joint effort between the US State Department and the Terengganu State Government in 2005 and was expanded nationwide by the US Embassy and the Education Ministry in 2012. Kamala Shirin said that the 100 Fulbright English teaching assistants this year are diverse in terms of origin, family background, experience and geography. Ops Guarding 3 had managed to achieve its aim of eradicating illegal use of government land for agricultural purposes in Cameron Highlands last year. Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi, in a statement given after chairing the first Cameron Highland Joint Committee reconstruction meeting of 2018, said that it also successfully managed to implement flood mitigation projects and river cleanup. Datuk Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid said a total of 246.5 million ringgit was spent since the implementation of Ops Guarding in 2014. This proved the government's continuous efforts to preserve Cameron Highlands as a popular tourist destination and increase production of the country's economy through sustainable agriculture activities. The meeting also decided on 4 key areas to continue the Cameron Highlands recovery, which includes maintaining the role of the Negaram Security Council as the leading agency in Cameron Highlands and to implement Ops Guarding 4 in an integrated manner with the cooperation of federal agencies and the Pahang state government. A famous actor and director with the Datuk title was detained after he slapped a police officer and kicked a civilian at the complaints counter of Kota Damansara police station. Petaling Jaya District Police Chief Assistant Commissioner Mohammad Zani Chetdin in a statement said police were investigating the cause of the incident and the suspect, aged 36, was found to be positive for marijuana. The case is being investigated under Section 90 of the Police Act for misbehaving in the police station and Section 15, subsection 1A of the Dangerous Drugs Act 1952 for drug abuse. The actor reportedly went to the police station to lodge a report concerning a road accident. While at the counter, the actor was believed to have suddenly struck the face of the policeman receiving the complaint. An illegal gambling den, which operated under the facade of a family entertainment centre in Taman Selayang Segar, Selangor, was raided by the Gombak Police Secret Society's Gambling and Vice Division D7 team yesterday. According to Gombak District Police Chief Assistant Commissioner Ali Ahmad, before they conducted the raid, the police had monitored the activities and identified several gambling dens which operated under the guise of entertainment and health centres.
Permainan di dalam premis, dan apabila ada kemenangan dan sebagainya, dan akan dikeluarkan voucher, dan voucher itu akan dibayar di luar. Jadi kita sentiasa memantau aktiviti ini dari masa ke semasa. Walaupun premis ini berlesen, tetapi lesen itu telah disalahgunakan dalam mengambil kesempatan untuk menjalankan aktiviti perjudian.
Speaking at a press conference after the raid, he said police also seized 3 gambling slot machines and some cash, adding that a local employee of the premises and 8 patrons, including 4 foreigners aged between 30 and 50 years, were arrested. The case is being investigated under Section 4B of the Common Gaming House Act 1953, which carries a fine of not less than 20,000 ringgit or jail time not exceeding 5 years upon conviction. A total of 19 durian traders in Negeri Sembilan were slapped with a compound fine of 5,200 ringgit for cheating customers with tampered weighing and measuring equipment. Now, the compound was issued by the Ministry of Domestic Trade Cooperatives and Consumerism Ministry, KPDNKK Negeri Sembilan, in an operation dubbed Op Duri, held around the state since Monday. KPDNKK, in a statement, explained that the compounds were issued in accordance with Section 14(6) of the Weights and Measures Act 1972 for the offence of using or possessing non-verified weighing and measuring equipment. The operations were carried out at 46 Durian business premises around Mantin, Senawang, Jalan Pantai Telebu and Kuala Klawang, involving personnel from the Metrology Corporation Malaysia Sdn Bhd. MCM is a company providing services to verify and re-verify all equipment used for weighing and measuring. According to the statement, no goods were seized. In addition, Ops Duri will continue in the state, operating until the end of the durian season. Consumers who notice traders who do not comply with the law are advised to channel their complaints to the numbers listed on the One Malaysia One Call Centre or toll-free Information and Operations Centre of Strategic PIGOS. Complaints can also be made through the smartphone application of Easy Adu, email, SMS or any KPDNKK office. The ringgit is expected to continue its upward trend and will continue to trade below 4.0 against the US dollar in the near future. According to Second Finance Minister Datuk Seri Johari Abdul Ghani, the ringgit this year alone has increased by almost 2% against the US dollar. The strengthening of the local currency is backed by the strong economic growth, strengthening crude oil prices and global trade performance.
Our ringgit kalau you tengok, dia telah menunjukkan satu kekuatan yang agak baik. Kerana kalau kita tengok apabila ekonomi kita tambah kukuh, kita punya GDP bagus, perkembangan ekonomi kita bagus, dan kedua kita juga nampak peningkatan harga minyak kita hari ini, dan dia akan memberi kekuatan kepada kita punya ringgit.
Datuk Seri Johari was speaking to the media after officiating the launch of the Registration of Property Managers. The Registration of Property Managers was designed to regulate the practice of property management for strata-type property in Malaysia. To date, there are at least 19,000 strata schemes involving 7.5 million people nationwide. Brahim's Sats Food Services Sdn Bhd will sign a contract with Kereta Api Tanah Melayu KTM this month to provide catering services for a period of 5 years. Chief Executive Officer Ainul Hasnizam Abu Hassan said the catering contract services is to meet the needs of the ETS high-speed rail travelling from the east coast to the south of the Malaysian peninsula.
We are not selling food on the train, but we are working with KTM to provide complete F&B solution for the train. That's why their F&B business has increased more than 300% after a year we took over. So now we are coming up with a lot of promotion, the product, exactly what we have done for the airline, F&B, now we are doing for the KTM. So we are selling the hygiene, the halal and the promotion. The product is changed every month.
CEO Ainul Hasnizam was speaking after a media visit to Brahim Sats Food Services in KLIA Sepang. The company is now ready to explore other business opportunities besides the preparation of food for airline flights and is looking for potential marketing opportunities such as opening a restaurant and supplying frozen food as well as fresh cooked food. Currently, non-flight segment catering accounts for about 4% of the company's earnings and it is targeted to increase to 10% this year. Concludes this afternoon's edition of News on 2. In our top story today, institutions of higher learning must act swiftly to adopt changes brought about by Industry 4.0. Join us again at 7 tonight for more updates. Until then, I'm Mohanapriya. Thanks for watching.